Something is happening in the waters of the Rio Grande. Earlier today, a couple of fishermen called News 13 reporting tons of dead, floating fish. Turns out it was true. News 13's Jeff Todd has more on that from the Newsplex. Jeff?
It's a popular fishing spot along the Rio Grande, but now a man who spent decades catching fish there says he's never going back. And tonight, we don't have many answers from the people who may be in charge.
It doesn't seem out of the ordinary. This inlet off the Rio Grande flows out of the Southside Water Reclamation Plant.
The fishing is good, very good. There's always fish here. They're very abundant.
But after having a successful night fishing here on Friday, Keith Solons came back this afternoon and started seeing dead fish floating down the channel. Hundreds of them, possibly thousands.
There's just dead fish everywhere.
Solons says something happened just before 2 o'clock. When we got there, we could still see some fish fighting for their life. Others had washed ashore. Solons says he pulled a few out of the water so they can be examined.
I've been coming here for 30 years. It's usually really, really clear, but as we were watching the fish, there's just chunks of debris coming through that looks like everything from toilet paper. I've seen wrappers, candy wrappers, plastics, just debris.
The water authorities said they tested the water at 1 this afternoon and that test came back normal. But that was about an hour before the massive die-off Solons says he saw. And after finding these at his lifelong fishing spot, he's likely not coming back.
I take my kids and play here, walk that line and play in this river. Now no more.
Solons says he's concerned about another thing because the dead fish were getting eaten by ducks, geese, and other birds. The New Mexico Department of Game and Fish told us this afternoon they are investigating. Tim, back to you.
Thank you, Jeff. The Water Utility Authority continues to investigate the situation, but a spokesperson says they will not know until tomorrow at the earliest if something was released from the plant that should not have been released.